The United Methodist Church, Nigeria Episcopal Area has rejected the resolution of its General Assembly supporting same-sex marriage amongst church members. UMC Bishop John Wilsley says the church is against such unconstitutional move. Senior reporter Willoughby Adedinisi has details and will return with business news.
This special meeting of stakeholders of the United Methodist Church in Jalingo was disrupted by a faction of the church who are in support of same-sex marriage. But a quick intervention by security agents helped in calming the situation. Although the nation's constitution has no provisions for homosexual and lesbianism, however, some Nigerians are believed to be secretly involved in the act.
All of you are witnesses to what has happened this morning when talks were brought in, hired and brought in from places. People who are not delegates came in order to cause chaos and to harm people's lives. We want to appreciate that God has taken care of the situation and that nothing has happened to anybody.
A quick discovery in the church shows that a splinter group is canvassing for same-sex marriage among members. But another group led by Bishop John Wilsley kicked against the move, saying it negates biblical injunctions and Nigeria's constitutions. The bishop frowned at the call from the breakaway church group, but shares his willingness to accept them back.
We are committed to the biblical word of God, and the word of God is very clear about human sexuality. It has been, and for us, it will continue to be between a man and a woman.
The special session were encouraged to stick to the biblical world that does not give room for homosexuality in our church. The session briefed the delegate that we were expecting a bishop from US who will have come to mediate between the two factions. Unfortunately, he could not make it due to some circumstances. The session was blessed with 2 visitors from Zimbabwe and Cote d'Ivoire.
Meanwhile, the joint session in Jalingo resolved that the breakaway factions of the church would no longer be treated as UMC members. The session mandated the secretary, Aliu Mbiko, to immediately write to the president, West Africa College of Bishops, to call for a special session to enable them ascertain their position on certain issues, including the issue of regionalization, before the General Assembly.